I'll blister this. So, hello everybody, what is going on? It is Kibishimaki here, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Brown version. Excuse me. Last time, we went ahead, got ourselves a brand new ally, who I finally gave a good nickname to. It took me a moment to collect it, but I got a good nickname, I think. I went ahead and called him Enzo. Named after Enzo de Silva from the Street Fighter series. I know it's a side character, but I kind of like the name. It kind of fits. No real differences in terms of his moveset or anything. He's just slightly higher level, I think. But yeah, we got a new ally, made our way to Botton City, and found out that Team Rocket seems to be overrunning the place. This time, well, we're going to progress forward and see exactly what there is. But first, we're actually going to enter the Botton City Cave. Mainly because, despite the music, there is something worth noting within here. Of course, there are new different encounters, but there is a certain item in here that we can collect. Well, now we definitely want to collect it as soon as we can. Talk with this guy. I love setting dynamite down. He likes some clothing, I guess. Check around a couple more places. We know that this area is due for reconstruction. So we can look around a bit while we're in here and see what they got to say. When this cave is destroyed, we can start building that high-speed railway to Nalo. Cool. We move along, we talk to this guy, that's the last one. This shiny red orb I found while blowing rocks up is mine! Mine! Oh wait, that's bad karma. I have to be a nice person, right? Fine, I'll be a good Buddhist and give this to you, to getting good karma. Receive the red orb. Now, if you recall, a lady back over in Hayward City. A lady back in Hayward City at the very top, she would actually give you a reward if you return to her with some orbs. The red orb, if returned to her, will give you TM 30 or 31, I believe, which is Shadow Ball. Definitely a useful TM to keep in mind. Aside from that, there are a few new encounters within this cave that I will briefly stunt over, or at least make note of. We have ourselves Cubons and Slowpokes, which you've already been over, but we also have Fanpees, Natus, Yanmas, and Larvitars. Fanpea, as a Pokemon, pure ground type, hits decently hard, moves surprisingly fast. Has great defense, has great offense, and definitely holds its own in a good handful of situations, if I'm being honest. It's a great ally and one worth noting if you're looking for a solid ground type to add to your team. Going along with it, or after Fanpea, is Natu. Natu is a psychic flying type, great special, decent speed. Okay HP, it's more so meant to kind of just... what is the right word? I wouldn't say flank, because this is not like a strategy movement game, but it's definitely meant to kind of pop up and tank and dish out good special damage. It's definitely more of a special tank, interestingly enough, but aside from that, it's kind of like a weaker Alakazam. It doesn't hit as hard, but it lasts a bit longer, and it's just shy of just as much. Pretty good addition though if you're looking for a flying type, and definitely one I would recommend. I haven't used a Xatu myself, but I do know that those things can definitely do some good work. Going forward, you have Yanma. Yanma is a bug flying type. I think it might have his evolution in this game, I don't remember, but Yanma is pretty good. Sort of. It's a bug flying type. It moves incredibly fast. It has probably one of the highest speed stats in the game. However, that's kind of where the line draws. Being a bug type, of course, it doesn't have very many options in terms of moves available. And it also just doesn't hit very hard. It's kind of frail, if I'm being honest. If it had its evolution Yanmega, which I don't know if it does, I don't think so, it would hit decently hard, but I don't think it has it in this game, so it's kind of just a one-off that you might risk using. But if you like the unconventional, I recommend it. It definitely does a pretty good job of just coming in, doing damage, and then getting out pretty fast without taking any. Last one up is a Larvitar. Everybody loves Larvitar. Larvitar is a rock ground type. Becomes a rock dark type in its final evolution. Great defense, great attack, no speed, decent HP. It's 100% meant to act as a physical brawler. It's meant to just bulk and take hits, but also primarily dish out loads of damage. Although it doesn't have the best defenses, it has just enough that it can hold on. Just watch out for fighting types and ground types. That's all that's in Bond City Cave. Now we head into the Silph warehouse. See exactly what's in store here. And if you're wondering, oh, it's a warehouse, why would you put up a rappel? Because there are encounters in here. I will admit, I'll be flat out, I'll be blunt. PP up, which is nice. There are encounters strung about, some new Pokemon, some old Pokemon, some worth noting, some not so much, but still. Something just to keep in mind or keep tabs on for yourself. Just make sure you have some repels up so that way you can not worry too much about encounters so much. Making our way through though, get ourselves TM19. Cool, well, within this little basement floor, I don't think there's very many Pokemon you can find. Well, actually, there is. There is Coughings and Grimers and Paras, but there's also Spinarak, Bug Poison type, along with its evolution, Ariados. From that alone, you should probably be able to tell that Spinarak isn't that strong. Spinarak is a good Pokemon, don't get me wrong. Ooh, the upgrade. If you are using a Porygon, attach that to him, or I think give it to him, and he should evolve almost right away from it. But anyway, Spinarak and Ariados, Bug Poison types. They are interesting. I will say they're better than most Bug types you've ran up to this point. They are decently fast, they hit decently hard. Of course, though, being Bug types and Poison types, or maybe Bug types, they are a bit frail, so they can tend to kind of get one shot most of the time. Aside from that, again, if you're looking for the unconventional, looking for something different and new, Spinarak may be your call to. It's pretty good, it's decently fast, and it hits decently hard. Aside from that, the other Pokemon of incredibly high interest, and you know I say it because it's a fan favorite in my book, it's Ghastly. Ghastly is a poison gas type, I think. I think it's poison gas or poison ghost. It's one of the two, but it involves a new typing. It holds its own pretty well. It's a special attacker. It's very fast, very agile. Doesn't have a lot of health, but it doesn't really need it when it's dishing out crazy amounts of damage. It rivals that of Alakazam in terms of special. Maybe not so much in speed. I think its speed. I think Ghastly's speed might be higher. It could be wrong, but it's a great ally nonetheless. It's definitely one worthwhile noting. Aside from that, we went through there, and as you can guess, this time we will succeed. We got our hands full with a whole bunch of different encounters. Forced to fight Team Rocket left and right. We're going in with our new buddy. As much as I want Enzo to fight Sweer, he doesn't have a lot of movement, or he doesn't have a lot of options to really attack with. We also haven't checked what TM19 does, so we'll check shortly. Of course, we're going to try to make some progress through this cave and everything. Not this cave, the Silph and see just exactly what's going on, or see what troubles ail Bottom City. Because you can tell they've overrun it. They want the warehouse, so it's our job as the hero of this story, I guess, to right their wrongs and prevent them from doing it. And my gosh, I can only imagine how fabulous this game looks in color, but unfortunately I can't find a colored copy. Because every time I've looked at the internet, I've looked at YouTube videos, it's all been in color, but for some reason I just can't find a colored one. I can only get the black and white, which I mean, I don't mind. It's definitely nice, a little bit of a classic. I meant to swap. Sorry. I'm used to just mashing B so much. Go to Enzo. Bite. That shouldn't hurt too bad. Ugh, even a crit and it didn't do that much. Alright, let's go back to Gamera. It's fine. Do all the damage you want. Can't go too much. Persian though. It's got a nice model. Actually, it looks really good. I don't think I've ever seen this one before. Hey, nice. Enzo hit level 24. It's really good, actually. Hopefully more moves start coming up pretty soon. Nice. Doug Trio. Nah, nope. I don't know. I have that habit of going down by accident. I don't mean to. It's just a force of habit. Go. To use Growl. Okay, so I'm supposed to learn a new move at 25, 31, 37, 43, and then 49. So keep that in mind. Remember that. Boom. Go. And another Diglett. Okay, not too bad. Definitely Team Rocket not holding any punches or pulling back. Yeah, Ghastly line is now Flying Gas? Okay, interesting. Flying Gas. I would have thought Ghost Gas or Poison Gas. Okay. That's a new one. No, what are you talking about? No, yeah. Ghastly is Ghost Gas. Coughing is Poison Gas. Bellsprout, I actually got a type change too. Bellsprout is Grass Wood. So that's interesting. Just definitely calling these things out now that I can sort of remember or can recall to it. Thank you. Got anything else to say? Our boss will not fail us. We'll see about that. Make our way through. And yeah, I kind of do want to fight everything. Kid, why are you here? I kind of do want to fight everything. I want all the experience. I want to see just exactly what they have planned for us. You could probably skip like half these fights, but I mean, I'm choosing not to. In the meantime, while I guess we can take on these and everything, we can go over some of the typings and what their new weaknesses are, their specials, and their strengths. Gas-type Pokemon resist fighting, flying, and other gas-type moves. They're weak against Ghost and Wind, and they're extremely weak against Fire. Meanwhile, they are strong against fighting and flying, weak against Fire, or extremely strong against Fire, and they're resisted by Psychic, Ghost, and Gas. Wind is also immune. Yes, you heard that right. Wind typing is immune to Gas. Keep that in mind. As for Wood, Wood moves resist ground, or Wood Pokemon resist ground and bug and are weak to fire, electric, fighting, and wind. Okay, definitely something worth noting. As for what they are strong against, it's water, grass, ice, poison, flying, and steel. They're resisted by electric, bug, rock, and gas, and fire type Pokemon are immune to wood type moves. So there you go. That's the laydown of Gas and Wood at the very least. Stop highlighting stuff. There you go. Nothing real different to note. Jigglypuff is a fairy sound type now. I guess that's another thing. Come on, bring it. Y'all can keep lining up. We'll keep knocking you down. Ha! You thought I would help? Sorta, yeah. Won't lie. A little bit. Scientist wants to fight. What you got, Scientist? Voltorb. Okay. What was going over? Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff is now a sound fairy type. Fairy is obviously weak to steel and poison. Strong against dragon and fighting. But sound specifically, is sound Pokemon are resistant to water, dark, steel, and abnormal, so it kind of counterbalances the fairy weakness a bit. They're immune to ghosts and other sound moves, but they are weak to normal, fighting, flying, bug, and dragon, so I think it's neutral damage. Actually, no, fairy just completely cancels out any dragon type moves, so keep that in mind. As for what sound moves are strong against, they're good against water, psychic, and dark, resisted by normal, and other fighting and sound type Pokemon are immune to it. I know that's a lot of information, I know that's a lot to just kind of jumble in and take up, but I mean, hey, we gotta be updated, we gotta keep in mind what to sort of expect with all these encounters and all this stuff going on. So then that went a little too far. There we go. What you got? Let's go. Kadabra. Okay, not too bad. Not too rough. Enzo can't do anything about this, so just have to swap. I actually was kind of tempted to do the naming style a bit differently. I was going to do a lowercase n, a capital Z, and a lowercase o, in reference to a wrestler. Yes, a wrestler. Not a like a on the mat NCAA grappler wrestler. but more so a entertainment wrestler. I was gonna name it after my personal favorite, Enzo Amore. I guess his Instagram is at Real1. From New Jersey. Hey, Enzo hit level 25 and learned Dizzy Punch. Perfect. I don't know. I like the character. The style was cool. Didn't have a good run, but it's whatever. See what they have to say. Go away, kid. What about you? Anything else? You will never successfully defeat Team Rocket. I don't know why I made his voice change halfway through. But, yeah. We definitely have our work cut out for us trying to clear up the Silph code and see just exactly what else is going on. I don't know any other trainers. That's interesting. I think it's a forced battle. Well, before we journey onward and check out what's left, I think I'm going to leave this part here. It's a bit on the shorter side, I know, but that's just because I felt like I made some decent progress, but didn't do a lot, you know. Plus, I'm kind of short on time, so I hope you guys did enjoy, however. I hope you all continue to enjoy. I'll be seeing all of you dudes later. Peace out, everybody.